Good afternoon, Renuka ma'am, our today's speaker. She is a vibrant learner and always inspires us to learn innovative things, and she is always an inspiration to me and our dear students. I hope that during all these 8 days, past 8 days, this workshop is helping out you all in clearing the doubts related to accounting analytics and entrepreneurship. Today's lecture is also related to that how you are going to treat accounting problems with Excel. And on behalf of ACCF, I want to welcome you all for this for the 9th day of this workshop. Today we are having our 10th session. I request Geeta ma'am to start with the session.
Yeah, thank you, Soricha ma'am. So we can start with today's session. A very good afternoon to everyone. ACCA welcomes you to the online workshop for final year undergraduate and postgraduate students on the value-added course, which is titled as Practical Exposure on Accounting, Analytics, and Entrepreneurial Skill Development from August 30th to September 16th, 2022. The aim of this workshop is to build strong concepts of accounting and entrepreneurial skills. The workshop also will enhance the analytical capability and skills for students for taking various decisions regarding the economic environment. So over from 30th of August, when this workshop started, many eminent national and international speakers have shared their knowledge with students to make them acquainted with the latest technology and also helping their entrepreneurial minds and to build entrepreneurial ideas of their own. So today for this session, we have with us Dr. Renuka Bakshi ma'am. The session is on basic skills and analysis of Excel. And I'm sure this session is going to be very helpful and very insightful for all the students, because in today's time, you cannot just do away without Excel. So this session on analysis of Excel is going to be very, very useful for all the participants. And I would like to introduce Renuka ma'am to everyone, although she's a name that all our students are well acquainted with. So Dr. Renuka Bakshi is a PhD in management, as she's an exceptionally seasoned and knowledgeable accounting and finance academician with a stellar teaching and academic service record. She's presently working as associate professor in the area of finance at Amity College of Commerce and Finance since 2010. She has experience of 20 years in academics in various educational institutions, and she's also an alumnus of PG Nehru Government College, and she got her PhD degree from Singhania University. She's having exceptional skills at teaching a variety of complex financial papers, including financial statement, its analysis, and expertise in explaining international financial management, computerized accounting, and practices clearly and accessible to professional and non-professional audiences. Over the years, she's written more than 25 research papers, which are published in both national and international journals of repute. Also, she has attended, participated, and also organized various workshops, FDPs, and seminars over the years. She's also taken many guest sessions for webinars and workshops. And also lately, she's published a book on financial frauds learnings for stakeholders. She has also received the Acknowledgement Award for publishing chapters in India's longest book. And she's also contributed many chapters in various books. So we welcome you, Renuka ma'am, for today's very insightful session. I request you to please take over the session for today.
Thank you very much, Geeta ma'am. Thank you very much, Dr. Swacha. Thank you for giving a warm welcome to me, Geeta ma'am.
So we are really looking forward to this session, ma'am, and over to you now.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, my dearest students. The workshop is specifically based on analytical techniques of accounting and the entrepreneurial skills. Whenever we are talking about the analytical skills in accounting, the most important thing is that we have to work digitally. And specifically, whenever we are going to start up our business or joining the family business, the most important and vital issue is that how will we focus on the accounting, on the specifically budgets, on the forecasting parameter. These are specifically making our skills and specifically targeting the information which are very, very informative and important for all the financial institute, for all the outside stakeholders, either we are talking about debtors, creditors, all this. Our today's session is specifically based on the Excel. Whenever we are talking about the Excel, all of us are very well aware with the basics of Excel. But whenever we are talking about the accounting skills, analytical skills, there are lots of things which Excel can give a solution for it. Today we are working with the Excel.
Okay, so before Renuka ma'am starts, I would also like the students and the participants that, if you have any question, you can please post it in the chat box. And also, if you want to interact with Renuka ma'am directly, you can raise your hand and we can request our IT team to enable you to speak directly to ma'am for any questions and doubts. So as and when you've got any question or query based on the slide, please post your question in the chat box and that Renuka ma'am will address it. Thank you.
My PPT is visible.
Yes, ma'am. PPT is visible. Basics on Excel. Yeah.
We are going to start our most important thing, Excel. Whenever we are talking about the Excel, the most important thing is that it is a spreadsheet. The spreadsheet is a kind of program. The spreadsheet is a kind of sheet which provides an active cell, specifically organized, stored, manipulating the data. The most important thing is that data has been collected. When the data has been collected, then next step is the classification of data, then manipulating the data, organizing into the form of a report, and most important thing is the storage of data. First of all, the data has been collected either from any source, through Google Forms, through direct survey, through different kinds of the survey created by the digital technology, or by using the artificial intelligence, or by using different apps which are customized or used for the purpose of accounting. The most important thing is that whenever these apps are going to be used, the data is converted into the Excel file. The stored data is not capable to be used until it must be manipulated. For your kind information, the manipulated means the data must be classified. Data must be analyzed in that manner that it may take the shape of report. So manipulation word is not negative in the language of computer, in the language of the digital world. Manipulation means the data must be classified, data must be analyzed so that it can be taken a form of report. This report will be used by number one, management, number two, by the stakeholders. So management, there are three levels of management. Number one, upper level, middle level, and the lower level management. It is mandatory for all the companies that upper level management may be aware about all the information. Either this information is specifically related to the cost, this information is related to the feedback of the customer, this information is most important, most significant for all the management taking a vital decision related to the quality of the product, quantity of the product, or it may be the designing or packaging of the product. It may relate to the supply chain management or a logistic of the product. Hence, this whole process, when the data is collected, it must be analyzed. So the most usable software is Excel, MS Excel. We can use different kinds of software for the purpose of accounting. These may be customized or not, but the Excel is used mainly in India by all the companies. And data can be manipulated in a very convenient and viable manner. Next most important thing is that whenever we are talking about the storage capacity, The storage capacity is linked to the system which we are using. So whatever you are framing, it will be stored directly into the hard disk of the system. So the data which has been collected, which is specifically classified, analyzed, and then it will be customized according to the report. Because there are different types of report which will be prepared, which will be used for the different purposes. It may relate to the inventory management, it may relate to the sales, it is concerned with the entering or exiting of the labor to know the absent and present of the workforce. It may relate to the revenue, it may relate to the technology which is used, it is acceptable by the company or the management. Hence, Excel is most important, which will be used conveniently by the Indian companies. The next most important thing is that whenever we are using the spreadsheet, this PPT is visible.
And PPT slide is visible in a small caption. And
Spreadsheet. Ma'am, slide is visible, but maybe you can press F5 so that the full.
Yeah, I have actually pressed it.
Yeah, now it is. Yeah, it is full screen. Yeah.
Okay. Whenever we are talking about the features of the spreadsheet, I will give you a live orientation in regard of the spreadsheet. The most important thing is that whenever we are talking about the Excel, it is defined into the columns and rows. There are total 1,48,576 rows and 16,384 columns. The most important thing in the regard of this specific software which we are using, this is abide by these number of rows and columns. So the information which can be collected, which can be analyzed within this parameter, this software is very convenient and very useful by the company. And it deals only and only with the numerical data. The numerical data can be manipulated, the data can be analyzed in any manner. Either we are using any kind of the mathematical formula or any formatting has been used, may be possible. Few data has been selected or bifurcated by any means. Hence, there are different ways to analyze it. It depends on the requirement of the management. It depends on the requirement of the circumstances. It may be due to the business cycle or a seasonal requirement or a requirement of the funds. Hence, what is the requirement? What is the type of data? Which kind of the analysis it is required? So it will provide by all means of the analytical skills. Now we come to the most important part. I told you it is used for the different purposes. Yes, there are different functions which can be covered with the help of the Excel. Number one, calculation. There is a long list of formula, either it is related to the statistical information, logistical information, arithmetical calculation. It can be performed very easily in Excel. Either with the conditional formatting, either we are talking about with the if, or, then, that. It means different conditions can be made with the help of a very easiest form of the coding language. The language will be only English, but the way of coding will be provided, and then we can change the calculation on the basis of our requirement. Second, it is accounting. Yes, for the purpose of accounting, there are different kinds of the analytical skills are required. For example, if we are calculating the information specifically related to the sales, and sales has been collected from a different region. There are different region in which the company's outlet is located. So what is the total number of units which have been sold in a specific outlet? Either it is situated in a Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, or a Bangalore. So company is interested to know how many units have been sold, because the price is decided by the company. And if the units are going to be decreased for the sake of inventory, the company will provide them. Hence, company needs a report either on a weekly basis, fortnightly basis, or a monthly basis. Second most important thing in the accounting is that presentation. In which way the report will be presented? The report will be presented in the form of totality of all these sales. The report will be provided in the form of prices which will be charged according to the MRP, because MRP means cost plus margin. So how much margin has been calculated or collected from a specific region, it will be calculated on the basis of it. Third most important thing which can be easily calculated in accounting, it is the income and expenses. Income and expenditure account can easily be created in the accounting with the help of ledger. Every time whenever we are studying the theoretical accounting, it is starting with the journal entry, bookkeeping. But whenever we are going to create the accounting in the Excel, it will start always from the ledger. What are the transactions, which party is going to deal with it, either it is a kind of debtor or creditor, the ledger is being created. And then on the basis of it, there is a specific codes which are given, and the whole ledgers are calculated on the basis of the coding language, and then the balances of the ledgers are taken into the trial balance. And there is a code which is called by VLOOKUP, which will match, and it can be converted into the information of the report. What is the total net worth of the company? What is the total income of the company or expense of the company? What is the revenue which has been generated by the company? And on the basis of it, analysis can be performed. Analysis can be performed by different ways. All of you are very well aware as a commerce student that different ratio analysis can be performed, comparative analysis, horizontal analysis, vertical analysis can be performed. All these things can be calculated in the Excel. It means it is providing a broader aspect of the accounting which will be based only on the calculation, because these calculations are very easy to be implemented in the Excel. Third, charting. Whenever we are talking about the report means presentation skills. Every time the reports which are presented either to the management or to the outside stakeholder, it is not essential that the people who are getting the contents of this report, they may understand the report. So the best way of presenting the report, it is the charts. These charts may be bar graph, histogram, trend analysis. These may be the pie chart, so that the stakeholders, either they are having the knowledge of finance and commerce background, or they belong to any other background, they may understand the actual information or present scenario of the company, in which way the company is going on. What are the chances of survival of the company? Which kind of the decisions are essential? Either the company has to start the outsourcing, or company may continue the manufacturing of the specific product, or company may buy, or company may change the geographical region. Different kinds of the decision will be taken, but on the basis of report which has been prepared. Next most important thing is that inventory tracking. It is a most important factor of accounting which comprises the cost. All the manufacturing units are based on the products which has been purchased by them. Either this unit belongs to raw material, semi-finished good, or a finished good. But there are different way of keeping the inventory. So it is most important how many units are being used by the company, how many units are stored by the company in the form of semi-finished goods which will be processed, and On the basis of it, what will be the cost for converting raw material into semi-finished good and semi-finished good into finished good. It will comprise all kinds of the cost. Second most important thing is that the units which have been issued by the storekeeper. It is most important to track the number of units which have been taken from the storekeeper or which have been again returned back to the storekeeper. So there must be a tracking of the inventory issue or receipt so that the company may get an idea what will be the date for reissue of the new inventory. And Excel provides the basis for inventory management, and it is the very cheapest source of keeping the track on the stock of the company. Calendars and schedules. Excel now, the Excel specifically which relates to the Windows 2010, it is providing the privilege to make the calendars. In companies or organization, calendars are prepared for a daily basis. The meeting has been organized by the company. This is the date of getting the sales data. This is the specific date when event has been scheduled, and it is a specific date for getting the report from the management. So the calendars and schedules are being created easily with the help of Excel, because there is a specific pattern which is being given by the Excel. Sitting charts. Whenever there will be a big event, I'm talking about the large organization, just like Amity, whenever there will be a huge event which will be conducted by any company or the organization, it is mandatory there must be a sitting arrangement in a very organized manner. Because in this sitting arrangement, there will be a specific hierarchy which will be followed. So this will be first designed and then it will be followed, because whatever the design which will be created according to the hierarchy, it will be sent to the specific department in which the people are going to be involved in the arrangement of this sitting area. So everything must be systematic in professional events. Next, goal planning worksheet. Every time, whenever we talk about the organization, there is a target. Most common target is sale. The data of the sale is specifically taken from each and every outlet of the company, or each and every salesperson of the company, or every region of the company, if that the company is divided into geographical region. Hence, it will depend what is the base of diversification of the company. It is a market region or geographical region, or it is according to the number of outlets. What is the bifurcation parameter? On the basis of it, for each outlet or region or specific market, the goal will be set, the target will be set. And what is the target? It has been achieved on a specific time or date or not, it will be traced easily with the Excel, and there will be a kind of specific Excel and systematic conditional formatting will be used. Next is mockups. There are different variety of mockups which will be used, and it can be prepared with the help of Excel. Either these are mockups related to the trainings or kind of new technology which is going to be launched. So what is the objective? And this objective has been fulfilled by this specific mockups or not, it will be checked. And these all kinds of the records can be maintained with the help of Excel. Task list, yes, every time whenever there will be a kind of delegation of authority and the responsibility, the boss will specifically provide the list of the tasks which will be performed within a week or within a month. Then again, either the task is related to the regular job or it is related to the conducting a specific event, it will be checked, and on the basis of it, which task has been completed or which is in the progress, it will be checked when all this list has been created in the Excel. Checklist, again, it is related to the previous point. Which work is to be kept as a preference? The ranking will be created. Which work must be accomplished first? Then what is the secondary one? There will be a list will be created for it, and on the basis of the priority, it will be checked that the task has been accomplished or not. This kind of the checklist is prepared with the Excel with a specific set pattern which is given in this window 2010 with the MS Excel 2016. Project management charts. Whenever we are talking about the specific kind of the project which a company has to accomplish within a specific date, it will be checked that what is specified in the contract which a company has to accomplish, and the work which has been accomplished, is it certified or uncertified, because the company will get a payment for the work which is certified in the accomplished work. For example, company has completed the 40% of the work, and whenever it will be checked, the 30% work has been accomplished according to the uh, approval. The approval may be given by another company. For example, company has given an order to the company for making a specific number of toys, specific number of shoes, and there will be, in the case of shoe company, there will be different design, color, pattern, which will be given. If 30%, 40% has been completed and 30% work out of 40%, if it is according to the sample, if it is approved by the company which is giving the order, then it is called by the certified work. And all these work, all these approvals, all these work can be demonstrated with the help of Excel very easily with a specific set pattern which is given, and on this specific pattern we can change the value, we can change the number of tasks, we can change the number of the points on which the task has been segregated. For example, if we are taking the example of the shoe company, first of all, there will be a kind of rubber or a kind of leather which will be used as a raw material. It will be taken. Does it belong to A category, B category, C category? Because there will be a bifurcation of the raw material. There are different types of raw material which will be used for making different types of the shoes. It may be casual shoes, it may be formal shoes, it may be shoes of different sizes and number. The clothes may be used. So which type of the raw material has been used, what is the total units which have been used, and if these are used, are these according to the samples? So this is called by the project management charts, which will be prepared on the basis of different schemes. Time logs. Whenever the workforce, whenever the employees will enter in the organization, and whenever they exit, their entering time and exit time will be noted down. Either we are taking the example of our Amity Institute, Amity organization, there is a kind of face recognition machines at the entrance. Whenever we are as an employee or as a student entering in the premises, there is a face which has been recognized by the machine. It is a symbol that we have entered in the campus, and when we are exiting, it is giving the time for it. It is displaying that we were in the campus for a specific duration of the day. And when there is no face recognition, it is assumed the person is absent. On the basis of attendance, for the sake of student, it is providing the permission to enter in the campus. For the sake of employees, without any bifurcation, they are faculties or the staff, whenever they enter, on the basis of it, the salary will be prepared. So time log is most important. On the basis of it, the number of employees, the total value which has been paid to them as a salary, it will be created, and it will be a vital part of the cost of the company. Forms. There are different types of the forms which can be created, which can be prepared with the help of Excel, either these are related to the forms related to feedback of the customer. It may relate to the aspiration survey. So different types of the forms which can be created very easily with the help of Excel. Quiz. Yes, these quiz may be related to the MCQ. These quiz may be related to the open statement for a one sentence statement. These quiz can be conducted, and most important thing is that it can be sent anywhere in the world with the help of creating the hyperlink which we can create, and it can be sent, or there may be a copy of it which can be sent very easily through email. CRM, customer relation. Yes, Excel is very powerful tool and very cheapest tool to create the customer relation. Whenever the company is providing or selling their product, it is mandatory for them, for their quality, for enhancing their sale, for reducing the cost, that they may take the feedback from their customer. Are they satisfied? Whatever they have ordered, are they getting it? In the sake of feedback, they may get the data from the debtors as well as from the creditors, that they are satisfied, or there is kind of improvement points are here which can be improved the quality of the product, which may reduce the cost, which may enhance the revenue. Because if they are selling something, so the order will be successful when they are getting back the order. If once they are selling, they are not getting the order, it means company is not involving itself in getting the feedback. It means customer relation management is very vital part in the Excel, which is created very easily. Without using the net, the form can be created and it can be sent very easily through email. Mailing list. There is a very important information, or you can say kind of content which can be sent through the Excel. This facility is called by the mail merge. It is a mail merge tool which will be used. For example, there are few things which is mandatory for the professional organization. For example, New Year, the company has to give its wishes to its clients, to its stakeholders. There are a lot of stakeholders, lot of clients are here, lots of debtors or creditors are here. So they have to give the information, Happy New Year. And this information on a notepad of the company, which is mandatory, either for you and me as a personal, we may send it on a WhatsApp. But whenever we are talking about the organization or institute, it is mandatory that this information must be given with the help of notepad of the company, which will be used. And what happens in the mail merge, the content of the letter, the body of the letter will remain same, but the mail will be sent to different parties which in a one go. This facility, this tool is provided with the help of Excel. Historical logs. Whenever the company may forecast the data, or company may prepare the budgets, it is most important for each and every organization, either it is educational institute, manufacturing institute, or it is a dealer, any kind of the company, it is most important, it has to forecast the data, because there are uncertainty which may happen. How will they deal with it? Every time, whenever they are going to prepare the budget, there will be a most important factor which will be added. This is a risk, or you can say inflation. Every time in the inflation will enhance the prices. When the prices will increase, obviously it will affect on the cost of the company. So how will they prepare the budgets? Every time budgets will be prepared on the basis of the previous data. This previous data is saved. It can be saved very easily if it is prepared in the Excel, and there is a formula, there is an option which is given on which the forecasting can be performed with a specific equation, and company can forecast its 2 year or a 3 year or a next 4 years, either monthly or based on the basis of previous data. It can forecast for fortnightly, monthly, annually, semi-annually, it can forecast very easily. Next most important thing is that whenever we are talking about the present scenario, everywhere stress is increasing. So the organization sometimes conducts the uh, activities which may uh, de-stress the employees of the company. So if you want to do this kind of activities, or sometime it may be used by the company for brainstorming session, the Sudoku puzzles, it can be easily created with the help of Excel, Word, Cloud. Means either these are the specific kind of the software which will be used for analyzing, but it also provide the storage capacity. Storage capacity is very huge. You can prepare n number of the Excel sheets which can be stored very easily, and there is no limit for the numbers of the word. Word's limitation is not existing in the Excel. Art and animation, yes, we can easily use the different kinds of the design tools, different kinds of the formatting channels for Excel. Either you are making the pictorial presentation, chart presentation, which will be based on the data, but it can be animated in that manner which may be understood by everyone. And most important thing is that it is very much impressive that whenever you will open it, everyone will be compelled to watch on your screen, because it is very impressive. It is very convenient to understand what is the position of the company, what is the actual scenario of the company, is company growing or there is a kind of default, what is the trend of the sales of the company, what is the trend of the purchase of the company is complying few activities which are in favor of the society. It can be understand very easily if the arts and animation are used in the pictorial presentation which is created in the Excel. Trip planner, it is most important for all the organization that it may get something from others every time whenever the companies are going to spread its function beyond the geographical boundary. There is no limitation. So it is most important that trips will be organized. Number one, trips will be organized for the purpose of supervision. Number two, trips will be organized for the purpose of learning. Number three, trips will be organized for the employees of the company for the purpose of the recreation. So every time whenever the company is involving themselves in that kind of activity, there must be planned, because for every trip there will be a cost which will be associated with it. Either the trip is planned for any purpose, the cost will be there. This cost will be borne by the company. Company is capable to bear this cost, so there will be a planner which can be created very easily with the help of Excel. This is a list of few functions only which can be covered with the Excel very easily. Otherwise, the Excel is providing a broader exposure for the purpose of analytics. And now I am going to share my Excel with all of you. My Excel is visible. Excel is visible.
Yes, ma'am, it is visible. Yeah, it is visible. Functions of Excel. Yeah.
Okay. So if the students wants to work with me, I can share this Excel with all of you.
Renuka ma'am, your slide is visible. Functions of Excel. Are you sharing some data also?
PowerPoint में visible हो रही है आपकी, Excel file visible नहीं हो रही.
Okay.
I will
share.
share करके. हाँ.
Okay.
It is visible, Renuka ma'am. NSE data. Yeah.
Okay. First of all, whenever we are going to start, I'm going to start with the new. Whenever we will come to the Excel, there are different kinds of the templates which are available in the Excel. Now I am going to start to give you a practical exposure of the Excel so that you may understand whatever the functions I am conveying to you, these functions can be assessed very easily on the Excel. This is our Excel. This is our Excel, and most important thing is that whenever we will open the Excel, it will always open with the help of ribbon. There is a ribbon. There are different tabs which will be visible to all of you. These are the cells. I told you there are specific number of columns and rows which are given to all of you. So whenever we will open the Excel, the first option which will be available to you, it is a home function. Home function will be divided into various segments. So first of all, I am showing you the first part of it. It is our customize access tool. Okay, is it visible to all of you? Is it visible? I think it will be visible. So this is our quick access toolbar. Whenever we are talking about the different tabs which are available on the Excel, and instead of going to all the tabs, you want to check out total functions of the Excel. These are easily available on this quick access toolbar. I'm going again with it. There is a kind of downward arrow which is given to all of you above the clipboard, in which there is a revive arrow is given to you for the backward option. Every time this is the arrow which will show whatever you have done, you don't want to save it, so you will go to backward. This is a downward arrow which is given to you, and in it there are different commands with the more commands, and you will directly come to the quick access toolbar which is given to you. And on this quick access toolbar, you are getting the different functions which are readily available in all the tabs. It will be given to you. So whatever you want to do, these are automatically driven at the all the documents. By default, these are three functions: save, undo, redo. These are given, and these are specifically given at the upper side of it. And whatever you want to do by default, you can change it. For example, I want copy, and it may become a default function. So what will I do? I will select the copy and add and okay. And whenever you will check, this is the icon of copy which is visible here above. I'm repeating again my words. There is a downward arrow which is given. I will come to the more commands, and whatever the function which I want to use at a maximum part or at my maximum presentation, or wherever I am using the Excel for the purpose of analytical skills, whatever the function you think it will be used frequently, this function can be selected, then you add it, and it will directly come to the next box which is given customize quick access toolbar. This is customize access toolbar which can be created by you according to your usage. And if you don't want it, you may select it again, remove, and it will go back. Just check it out. And whatever you want, it will go. It is your choice. How do you want to do? Now I come back to you. There are different tabs which are given to you. I will tell you by and by for all these. So what I'm doing now, I am opening my practical file. Sorry. This is a file which is given to all of you. This is the data which has been taken from the census. First of all, I will tell you very basic function, then I will come to the most frequent functions which will be used for the purpose of analytic of accounting. First of all, we may select the table. Every time when you are making the table, you have to keep in mind, first of all, the table must be impressive. I have selected the data. Now I will go to all borders. It is given under the font, which is divided into various parts. Either you want to do with the font, whatever you have written, either you want to make it bold, italics, underline, you want to enhance or reset the size of it, or you want to change the font style, you want to color it, you want to make the colorful words, it's your choice. So for it, if I am selecting them, I'm giving them bold, and now it has been selected. Now, the most important thing is that whenever we want to do it, for example, I am selecting it. Again, on the basis of it, I want to check. Now I am coming to the first and the most important thing. The first analytical skill is that whenever you have the data, this is our data of the Sensex, which we have taken. If I am asking a question from you, what is the usage of this data for the Sensex which has been taken by the company or as a stakeholder which has been taken by you and me? Answer. The most important thing is that as a stakeholder, whenever we are outsider, we have to depend on the publicized data. We have to depend on the stock market for the purpose of investment. Number one, the purpose is investment. We have to check out the data. How will we check the data? How will we get this information if we have collected the data? Or you are making the NTCC project, you want to analyze it now. You have collected the data of stock market, either of any company. It is available on the date basis, on everyday basis. It is available on the monthly basis. It is available on the yearly basis. And most important thing is that whenever you are working with the stock market or the crypto market, the most important thing is that you have to check out what is the flow of trend, so that you may take the decision regarding investment in it or disinvestment in it. Hence, the analysis is most important. The most convenient way of analysis is that we may convert it into the pictorial presentation I told you, so that everyone, the person who is having the information or a background of commerce or finance or not, still they may capable to understand what is the scenario of this specific stock. I may invest it in it or not. So what will I do? I will go to insert option, and then after it, I will go to this trend. This is a trend which is given to me. So I will go to it and I will specifically take the 3D line, which is clearly visible. It shows the trend. On the basis of it, it will display me the trend of Nifty 50. It is the trend of the Sensex Nifty 50. What has happened from 2006 till 2013? It depends on the data for which I have taken. I have taken the data from 6 to 13. You can take the data from 13 to 20 or 14 to 22. You can take the data because it is a daily data. So this is a trend line. Whenever we are going to study the trend line, most important thing is that we have to study. We must have to create this analytical skills. For this purpose, you may just check out this. This is the 4,000 which is given to you. 4,000 is like a average which is given. So is it average or not? I will check it. What will I do? For analyzing purpose, I will select this data of Nifty 50, and then after selecting it, I will go to formula,
Renuka ma'am, your Excel is not visible now.
okay. Yeah, now it is visible. Yeah. Now it is visible. Yeah. Actually, we will again select it. We have selected this. After selecting it, we will go to formula. And in the formula, we will go to more functions. We will take the statistical and we will keep the cursor where we want to show the value which we want to collect. Again, I'm doing it. Statistical, average, and now it will ask to me, instead of writing, what will I do? I will select only the data and enter. I'm getting the average of it. So I will write down either it is an average or mean. This is the average 4692.425639. Okay, then after it, I will come here and I want to check out the variations. This is variable. It means if the value of the variation is increasing, it means it is fluctuating more. So what will I do? I will go again and I will take the standard deviation. I will take the standard deviation. It will ask again to me that what is the value of the for which we want to calculate the standard deviation. So what will we do? Either you may write down from this to this or you may select it. You will calculate the standard deviation and then I will go here. I will put it here and enter. And we will calculate we will do it again. I think there is a problem. The screen has been freeze. The screen, actually my Excel screen has been freeze. It is not working. Okay. No, this NSC data is not working. No NSC data. Okay, till then I will come back to it. I will go to sheet 1. I will come back to it. I will do it again. I think there is a technical glitch. Okay. In this way, whenever we are going to do, now it has been started. Yeah, now it is working. So whenever we are talking about, first of all, I will tell you about this mean. This is 4692.425639. So whenever we will study this, the most important thing is that this is the line which is depicting near the 4000. It is a kind of mean and the mean value is 4692.52. Whenever we are checking the fluctuations near about 7 to 8, it is going at the peak. Now at the 9, it is going again to the trough and it is going to fluctuating. And after 2013, it is rising. What does this show? This trend line shows the fluctuations which are increasing from 7 to 8 or 9, and whenever we are coming to 12 to 13, the fluctuations trend is going to slightly remain constant. It is fluctuation but with a very small variation. So if you want to calculate, you can calculate the average, you can calculate the standard deviation for every year different in a very variant manner. So you get the value for the standard deviation for it and you may get the what is the variability point for each and every year, for each 3 year, for each year, you can calculate, because for every year there is a data for 365 days. These are given. But whenever we are talking about the finance, it gives us from the 280 days to 360 days, because few days are specifically in which the stock market is closed, Saturday and Sunday, 5 days data, and there may be a national holidays, so we can take 250 days, 280 days, which is equivalent to 360 days. But whenever we are doing this for the crypto market, there is no Saturday, Sunday. It is a 24/7 OTC market, over the counter market. I think all of you have understood this trend analysis. Now we come to the next part of it, which is most important for the purpose of analysis for the commerce and finance student. The most important thing is that bifurcation of the sales, bifurcation of the targets and achievement according to the region. Whenever we come to the data, so this is the data in which the name of employees are given, quantity is given, purchase price, sales price is given, and on the other side, whenever you will give a look, there is a sales of different region. So first of all, what will we do? Whenever we are working with the Excel and different worksheet, we have to give them name. How will we give them? There is a sheet 1. We will go here and then we will click it. Whenever you will click it, there is an option of rename. You can rename it. This is sales data. If you want to write the name of company of ABC company, or you want to write down the month, you can write down the month, because this data is based on the location. So you can write down the month basis or a semi-annually basis, whatever the base is given, or you can write down sales data of January. You can do it in that manner. First of all, we will go again to the home. We will select the data. Okay. And whenever we select the data, the first and the foundation of this starting of analytical skill, you have to make it impressive. How will you make it impressive? Select the all borders. I have automatically selected this bold. And what will I do? I will write down the name of this Excel in the mid, sales information, or you can say sales for month of Jan 2022 of A, B, C company, and then bold. What will we do? We will select it for all the cells where this table is given to you. What will we do? We will do merge and center. Just look, this has been merged. And now if you want to give a color to it, I will give a color. Either you want to change a color, it is totally your choice. How do you want to do it? And I will enhance the font size of it. This is it. And now what will I do? It is your choice. How do you want to do? Now, whenever I am going to check, this is given. Are you getting any information with it? this data is prepared in a very systematic manner. So what will I do? I will select it and I am removing the sign of rupees. Are you getting it? I'm doing it again. There is a specific option which is given to all of you. This is given under the accounting information. This is the most important tab which will be used for the accounting analytical purpose. Whenever you will go to it, please just check out. There are information which is given to you in a very systematic manner. This is related to the journal. This is related to the number. This is related to currency. Journal means all kinds of the information, either it is related to currency, it is related to decimal, it is related to the units which you want to put. Number, this information number means how many decimals you want to use behind your digit. So if in that I have specifically fixed 2 digits, so it is coming in that manner. So it is your choice, you want or don't want. So if I don't want, what will I do? I will select it. I'm doing it again for you. What will I do? I will select this whole and I will again go to it, more accounting format. I will go to number. This is specifically given 2 decimals. No, I don't want the 2 decimals. If you want to make the approximation, you can say 0. Okay. Now you check. Are you getting any difference between the previous format and present format? In a previous format, I will show you again. Whenever you will check out, there are 2 decimals which are given. I have taken the rupees 24,413 rupees 0.99. I have taken the 2 decimals digit. But if I don't want, I want the approximation, I can do the approximation with the help of numbers. Numbers gives us the privilege that we may enhance the decimal or we can remove the decimal. So specifically, if I want to remove the decimals, I will press OK and just you check in all of this, there is a approximation which had been happened in all the amount of all. Now, whenever I press it again, the more accounting format, in this specifically date is given. For your kind information, whenever we are talking about the dates, we are talking about the format of the dates in the industry. It is DD, MMM and YY. Again repeating my words. This is DD, MMM and YY. Double D, triple M, double Y. So if you want, in this, the date has been given in that manner. It is your choice in which manner you want to do. But if you want to check out, just you may get it. Double D, triple M, double Y. This is the company accepted format. Double D, for example, I want to write down 26 January 1990. So how will I write 26 Jan, Jan 9090? It is accepted format mostly. But how do you want to go? Either you want to write down the full year, either you want to write down the last 2 digits of the year. It is a custom in which you can change as per your requirement, as per your format which has been given by the organization, and it is specifically provided by the institute. Or will you go with it if you are working for the organization? But if you are creating the Excel for your own, so better is that you may always accept this second custom format, double D, triple M, double Y. Then you can do it very easily. So if the time is given, the time specifically which is given on my laptop, it is given 15:15. It is given in that manner. If you want to change the format of it, it is given to you. If you want to display it in the Indian manner, it can be displayed, because it is a 12-hour clock, and in our laptop it is given as a 24-hour clock. So after the 12 it will take 13, 14, 15, 16 till 24. And if you want to make it with a day wise, or you can say till 12, you can write down, and then the time will be visible to you as a 3:16. There will be a 03:16, but now it is visible 15:16. So it will be your choice. If you want to write down the percentage, for example, if you have calculated the percentage, and if you want the answer of the percentage with a 2 decimal, 3 decimal, or with a approximation, it is totally your choice. Now I want again, if I will go back, what will I do? I will go to currency. I want that there must be a name, symbol. Every time I want there will be a symbol rupees. So I want it back. So I will press R wherever you are working, because whenever you will check it out, the currency denomination is given to you. In India, it is rupees are given in that unit. In United States, dollars. In United Kingdom, pound. And then euro, and China, this is given renminbi in that manner. So there are different signs for the currency which are given to you. So it is the institution's demand. If you are organization is located in India, the accepted unit is this is. Okay, I will go again. Whenever we are coming to the next part of it, I may come to the most important part of it. We have to give the pictorial presentation. Pictorial presentation is most important part of it. So whenever we are doing it, the thing is that we have to sort and filter. On the basis of it, we have to sort and filter. There are two ways to sort and filter. First part of it is that you may sort, which is coming in a editing mode. In the home tab, you will go for a custom sort. And if you want to sort it, you have to select, first of all, for the presentation or pictorial presentation, you have to select every time there are two axes, x-axis and y-axis. For your kind information, whenever you are keeping the x-axis, there will be a value which is not used for the purpose of count. It may be year, it may be specific kind of the denomination, it may be kind of name. For example, you are making a comparison of the currency of different country, you are making a comparison of different crops, you are making a comparison of different kinds of the you can say food, or you can say this customer related product, or you can say FMCG. So it is your choice. Whatever you are keeping on x-axis, it is most important thing which you have to remember always. X-axis denominates those units which is not used for the purpose of calculation. Second is a y-axis, which will be used for the purpose of calculation, where the fluctuation will be visible, or you can say it will be quantitative. This will be the quantitative value which will change due to any reason. The reason may be seasonal, the reason may be business fluctuation, the reason may be intellectuality, the reason may be any kind of the circumstances through which will display the performance. This figure, this parameter or factor will be displayed on the y-axis, for which the parameter will remain the stable, which will not fluctuate. It will be kept on the x-axis. So whenever you are doing this pictorial presentation can be performed very easily with the pivoting. So before the pivoting, I will move with a few options, then we will go for pivoting. So first step is doing the sorting and filter. This is the first step which you have to do. The sorting and filter can be performed by two manner. Number one, you will come to the home tab. And in the home tab, there are two bifurcations. Number one, it is a style. Number two, it is editing. In editing, you will go to the sort and filter. And in sort and filter, you will select location. And whenever you will come to the location, just check this. Whenever you will come to this location, east, west, east, south, north, it is given to you. The location is given, but it is not given in that manner that you can calculate something. So what will we do? We will sort and filter on the basis of location. We say, okay, are you getting change in the table? I'm doing it again for all of you. This is the table in which the regions are given to you, but these regions are given to you on the basis of employees. Employees' names are given to you, Ankur, Paule, Darmin. These are given. Their performance are given. They are giving the sales data or different region, and on the basis of it, this is given to you. But we want to make the pictorial presentation. I am telling you the use of pivot table. There are few steps which is to be followed for the pivoting. The first step of the pivoting is that you have to sort the data. You have to sort the data. How will you sort the data? On the basis of x-axis and y-axis. So first type of a sorting which I will do on the basis of sort and filter, you may custom sort, and then you have to write down on the basis of whatever I want to keep on the x-axis, I will do the location, and on it I will do okay. Just there is a totality of all the regions which are similar to each other: the east, the north, the south, the west. It means alphabetically it has given the bifurcation. All the east region sales, the sales for the northern region, the sales for the southern region, and the western region has been consolidated. Now, there is a second step or alternate step. First of all, before going to the alternate step, I will go to second way of making a sort and filter. I will go to style, format as a table, and I will select this. Okay. Just give a look of it. Whenever I am selecting, it will give me a smallest window. Do you want the data of this table for the purpose of sorting? I say yes, I want. Just it is asking, you want the sorting on the basis of header. Header means heading. I say yes. It will give me the option in that manner. This is the way of putting a filter on all the options which are given to you. Now, the choice is yours. In that case, choice is yours. You want to go with the format of table, because with the help of format of table, every time you can change your x-axis. Every time. But the most important thing is that the two most important thing you have to keep in mind: number one, who is your target audience, management or a stakeholder? Number two, what do you want to display? Do you want to display the sale of one region? You want to display the sale of two region? You want to display the sales and the quantity? So what do you want to display? The performance of each and every employee? You have to think. If you have selected, I will display the pictorial presentation on one parameter, then there is no need to put a formatting in that way. There is no need to put a formatting in that way. So what will I do? If you want, it is your choice. You can do this with any column. But if you have selected the column, again, I will go to it. I will select it. I will go for a sort and filter, custom sort. I will go with location, or you want to go with a month, it is your choice. If you want to go for a month, it is your choice. Okay, the regions have been segregated. If you want to go for a month, it's your choice. You can go with a month also. And now I want that everything must be in a format. So what will I do? I will specifically do it on the basis of it. I will go for an auto fit column width. I will do it. Just check it out. It has been specifically given according to the column width. It has been squeezed itself and it is given in the form of printing. Whatever you want to print, it can give you in that manner. Okay. I think all of you have understood. These are the steps for the pivoting of table. Pivoting of the table will be used for the purpose of the pictorial presentation for making the report. And these reports will be used for the purpose of analysis of accounting data. The data may be related to sales. I have given you example. The first step which I am repeating to you, first step you have to check out, do you want to go with the rupees or not? It is your choice. I don't want to go. If you want to go, it is your choice. You can give it again in that manner. Rupees you can give in that manner. So you have to select what with you want to. Okay. Now we come back. We go to data. Next step. Sort and filter, then data. We will go to data. Whenever we will open the data tab, there are different options which are given to you. I will tell you what are the uses of it by and by, but in a one class, I cannot complete the whole Excel. So I am telling you few functions which are related specifically to analysis of this accounting information. So what will you do in a data? You will go for the purpose of consolidation. Consolidate data. What will you do? What do you want to consolidate? Consolidate means, what do you mean by consolidation? Consolidation means you want to consolidate the data. You want the result of data which you have calculated. In the sort and figure option, we have collected the data now, we have summarized the data, we have manipulated the data on the basis of location. I'm repeating my words again. Manipulation word in the digital technology, in the computer, in the IT, this is not wrong. Manipulation means classification. Manipulation means the series or a systematic way of keeping the data. Classification, summarizing, organizing, and analyzing the data, then conversion into report. Manipulation, this it means that. So what will I do? What do I want? That whenever you will press the consolidate in the data ribbon, you will find that there will be a small window, pop-up window, which will open to all of you. Whenever you will press this function, sum. There are different functions. Whatever you want to do, you can do it very easily. So first of all, I will start with the sum and reference. What do you want to do as a reference? What do you want to take? So it is your choice. What do you want to take as a consolidation? So first of all, I will take, suppose, the sales of it. I will take the sales of it. So it is your choice. How do you want to take? I will take the data of it. For example, I want to take the data of it. I will add in it by and by. So before it, 1 minute. Before consolidation of all the report, before gathering the data, first of all, I will go with the subtotal. Then I will go to consolidate again. Subtotal. In the subtotal, whenever we are going to it, I'm selecting the whole sheet. I will go to data. I will go to subtotal option first of all. And which stage, where do you want to change? I want to change in the sales, or I want to change where? I want to change in specifically location. On the basis of location, I want to do, because I have collected the data on the basis of location. Then what do I want? It will give me some count, everything. So what do I want to do? I want the total of the options which are created in the column. These are name of employees, quantity, purchase price, sales of Delhi, sale of Mumbai. All these are given. So what do I want? I want the totality of the sales which has been made in the specific region. So I will select the sales of Delhi, sales of Mumbai, sales of Chennai, sales of Kolkata, and then replace current subtotal, summary below data, and then it is not clicked. If it is not clicked, please click it and then go to OK. Whenever you will click, you will get a change. Just please give a look. What is the change? I tell you. Now I am going to make it bold so that you may get this information. I will go back to home. I will just color it. This is every time with the help of the subtotal, I am getting it. Is it clear to all of you? I'm repeating my words again. First of all, I have taken the sheet. In this sheet, I have done fonting. On the basis of it, I have sorted the data. You have to think on which you have to do the pictorial representation. On the basis of it, we will run the sort and filter. Then we have to go to data, and in a data, we will go to subtotal option. On the subtotal option, we have to select what is the main x information which we want. On the basis of it, whatever we want to make a bifurcation parameter. I want the region. If you want to make a month, it is your choice. You may sort. First of all, you may sort. Okay. Now, what will I do? I will wrap this information, because every time you have to learn this. How will you make it impressive? If you are not making it impressive, so you may not capable to work. Every time it must be impressive. It is most important feature. Pictorial representation means the people are compelled to watch it. They may compelled to go for your screen, that something is going to happen on the screen. It must be so viable. Okay. Wrap the text, and it is not required to color. I will say no. Okay. I want to go again. I will select this. I will go for it. There are two ways to go. First way, I may select it. I will go to insert. And whenever we are going to insert, there are different options. Which option I may select? I don't know. Because whenever we are going to give the pictorial representation, we are not aware. So what will I do? I will go to pivot charting. This is a pivot charting pop-up window. Whenever we will go to pivot charting window, it will display a range. What do you want? Okay. And it will ask to you, are you using the external data source? If you are taking the data of crypto, you are taking the data of financial statement, you are taking the data of stock exchange, any company, whatever the Sensex price you have taken, you can take. But I have taken it on the table, so it is telling me select a table. It is automatically highlighted. Then I will go to the new worksheet. No, I don't want the new worksheet. I will go with the and add this data to the data model. Yes, I will go to the okay reference. I want it on the new sheet. I will say specifically for new sheet. I will select. Again, going to insert pivot charting. I will go for it. Existing data sheet, location. Okay, add this data to the model. I will add the sheet. Okay, I may select the new worksheet. Okay, automatic sub table. I will select it again. Control C. I may select the another sheet. I will work for it. If you don't want to use it, we can do it without it also. I will tell you with the both way. There are two ways to make the pivoting. We are selecting it. Insert, pivot charting, location, existing. Okay. Let's go. Okay, no issue. I will do it. Browse. Yes. Now we have to select where do we want to do. We want to do on which basis. We have to select it. It is coming. It will display in that manner. This is the graph. This is the area of the chart. Now we will select. Okay. Now, while making the pivoting, you have to remember one thing. The first variable which you will select, it will be the x-axis. I'm repeating my words again. The first variable which you will select, it will be the x-axis, and then you will select the other variables. One, sales of Delhi, sales of Mumbai, sales of Chennai, sales of what? Okay. I will replace them. You will come to it. Just look at it. I'm repeating my words again. Whenever you want to create the pivoting, it is your choice. How do you want to do? I'm repeating my words again. First of all, while doing the pivoting, you have to remember every time you will select the x-axis. If you will select the y-axis, then first of all, you have to think which parameter you have to make as a basic for the purpose of comparison. Please remember, once again, I'm repeating my words. X-axis will be that factor, that variable which cannot be changed, which will be constant. On the basis of it, other factor will change. Hence, these are the sales related to the east, north, west, south on the basis of region. So it is your choice because I have selected it again. Now, if you want to go for a field button, just look at it. If you want to show the values, it is your choice. If you don't want to show, it will become invisible to you. And now if you want to write what is it, so what will you do? Insert text box, and you can text box. What is that? It is a presentation, or you can say sales of region. So it is your choice. How do you want to go? This is a first way. And if you want to change whenever you will, and change it whenever you will uh, change the way of chart, it is your choice. How will you do? I will tell you again. This is format. If you want to go for a format, it is given for alignment or a design. You want to change the color, in which manner you want, it is your choice. In which manner you want, you can select it. Anytime you can select it. This is a one way. And if you want to change the chart type, it is your choice. How do you want to do? If you want to do it in that manner, it is your choice. You want a candlestick, you want a 3D stack, you want to do the stack column only, you want to do the bar graph type, it is your choice. If you want to go for a line, you can go for a line also. You can go for a line. So it will your choice. But the most important thing is that whenever you are selecting the information which you want to give, because whenever you are giving the sales in the amount, you cannot do it in that trend. You cannot. Every time there must be a kind of percentage, there must be a kind of ratio. So if you are presenting it in that manner, so which clustered column which will be easily understandable, you can give it in. This is a one way. Okay, I will tell you another way also. I think you have understood there are different ways with which you can go. You can handle it. Either you want to go for a histogram, you want to go for a waterfall, you want to go for a combo. What is the way which you are selecting so that your analysis may become perfect? You can do with the help of your pivoting. Either you want to change the color, whatever you want, you can do. The next way, if I want to go with it, okay, I'm closing it. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Okay, I am not.
Okay, so if there's any student who's got any doubt, you may please ask. As ma'am has explained about NSC data, about then she's explaining all these bar graphs in the sales region. So if there's any doubt to anybody, ma'am was explaining about formulas and all. So if there's anybody who's got a doubt, please you may raise your hand and you can ask directly with Renuka ma'am, or you can post it in the chat box too. Otherwise, she can proceed further. So please, if anybody has got any question, you may please ask. Renuka ma'am, there's no question as yet.
Okay, okay, okay. Now I am telling you another way to do it. This is a one way. This is a one way to do the pivoting. But whenever we are talking about the Excel has given us a different way to do it. I will tell you again. Okay, I will go to previous sheet again. I will take the data. I will paste the sheet here. And now I'm deleting these rows which we have specifically made the subtotal. And now I'm telling you second way of pivoting. First of all, rename the sheet sale sheet for pivoting. Now we will take the sheet and we will go to file. Whenever we will go to file, I told you whenever I was describing the functions of Excel, I told you there are different patterns which are given in the Excel sheet for doing specific kind of the work. For example, whenever we are opening this new, there are different templates which are coming, which are displaying on your sheet. So first of all, I will go with the pivoting. This is the second way to create the pivoting. First, you have created with the insert tab and you have selected the data. And then create. Yes, let's go. And they are giving. It is your choice. How do you want to give? This, they are telling you the ways. They are telling you the ways. How will you do? They are giving the ways. Okay. So how will you do? Start. It is your choice. How do you want to do? I'm repeating my words again and again. They are telling you the way that how do you filter? They have used the table in the filter. They have taken the data on the basis of first variable, and then they have used this bar graph, or you can say the chart, either bar graph, histogram, which you want to use, you can use on the basis of it. So it is your choice. If you are using these pivoting tables in your field, you can use. It is your choice. How do you want to do? If you are not using, I'm again repeating to you, there is an option which is given to you for this pivoting charting, and now you can do with the help of this. We are doing it now. We are going to new, and these are the options. This is the tutorial which is given to you, and you can go for the tutorial and you may get an idea how will you create it. So I told you, now I come to the next part of it. I will go back. If you are not getting it, you will go to the next part. I will again open my sheet. This is our sheet, whatever we have to do. Okay. Now we want to go to the next option. Sometime what happens, there are different information which are given to us. Okay, which kind of the information? I tell you. This is, for example, first of all, I will give you the name. This is, okay, I may write down the name Delhi. Delhi seats. Next sheet, we may write down Mumbai sheets. Next, I may go to rename Chennai sheets. Okay. Now I may go to this sheet. I may call it consolidate. Consolidated sheet. So first of all, I will tell you what is that consolidated result. Whenever we are talking about different region of the company, for example, company is selling at different places. Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, maybe possible. This is bifurcated on the basis of geographical region. This is bifurcated on the basis of market region. So every time, whenever company will prepare its income and expense sheet, the company will prepare on the basis of consolidated. So it may get an idea that how will we get this information, what is the total revenue which has been generated. For this purpose, we must know how will we work for the consolidated sheet. How will we work? So what will we do whenever we are talking about this consolidated sheet? We have to get the data, first of all, from different region. In this, we have collected the Delhi, we have collected the information from the Mumbai, we have collected the information from Chennai. Either the products are same, the company is involved in the manufacturing or dealership or trading of a different products. The products are same: pen, paper, calculator, notebook, register. The most important rule of consolidation is that whenever you are starting the consolidation, the location of the sheets, just you check it. It is located at the B3. Mumbai, it is located again at the B3. Chennai, it is located again at the B3 cell. It means the location of the cell, starting cell and end cell. Just check out D8. And in my every sheet, it is going to happen D8. D8. The most important thing, the cells which have been covered in each sheet must be same. Dimension must be same. The location must be same. Otherwise, there may be a changing result. I will tell you with the changing result also. But first of all, you may learn the basic thing. Now the company is interested to know the consolidated sheet. So what will we do? For getting the consolidated result, we will go to data. And in the data, we will go to consolidate. What do you want at the consolidation? We want, there are different functions which are given to you. Either you want to do the sum, you want to do the count, average, maximum, minimum, product, count number, standard deviation. What do you want? You can do. So this is the sum we want. So what do we want? I have taken this as a reference. Just give a look. I have already taken. It is a B3, D8. Whenever you will give a look, it is given. Mumbai sheet, it is given again. B3, D8. Chennai sheet, B3, D8. How did I take? I will tell you again. I'm selecting it. I'm doing it again for you. Okay. I will go to Delhi. I will again select the consolidate. I have written this sum. I will go to reference Delhi sale. I will select this. This has been visible in a reference at. We will go to Mumbai sheet and then Mumbai sheet is available. It is giving you name of reference sheet and the name of cell from where it is going to commence, it is going to end. Then okay. We will go to Chennai sheet. Again, we will go. I think few students are entering again and again, and this command is going to be close again. I'm going it again. Consolidate sheet again. We have taken the data of Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, and in the consolidated sheet, whenever we will press the OK, we are getting the total sum of result. Just look at it. Delhi is that, Mumbai is that, Chennai is that, and the consolidated sheet, we are getting the totality. So if you want to make a change, so you can just flicker out. You may just read the data, the total number of pens which have been sold in Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, it is that, and in the consolidated, it is giving you the total of it. So if you want to change, does it work? Okay, I will show you. In a pen, for example, you are going to change 70. And now I may say, okay, and now you change, check out. The total units are going to change. Consolidated sheet has started working. It means whenever the project is given to you, you are working with a multiple sheets, and then again, go to home, bold, and give it. Consolidated had started working. I'm again showing you, if you are not capable to trace it, consolidated, in that we have taken all the sheets. Specifically, I have taken 2 sheets, Delhi, Mumbai. If you want to take one more sheet, okay, I will take the Chennai also. I will add the Chennai. Okay, I will go to Chennai. I will select the data. It is showing in the window that I have taken the data from the B3 to D8. Add. I have automatically clicked the top row, left column. Okay. And now it is showing the data. It is a data for Delhi, and Mumbai, and this is data for Delhi, Mumbai, and Chennai. Just look. I have done for all of you how many multiple sheets you want to join. It is your choice only. It is given for Delhi and Mumbai. If you will change the data, it will flicker. This is for Delhi, Mumbai, and Chennai. So it is your choice. How do you want to do? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? Either now, if you want to show it in your pictorial presentation, you can do it very easily. You can analyze it. How will you analyze it? Go to insert. And now, if you want to display it in that manner, you can display it. If I am showing it with the help of 3D column or 2D, it's your choice. Okay. This is the chart area. This is the chart for pen papers. This is for this Delhi, Mumbai, and Chennai. So what will I do? Specifically, I will take, and in this chart title, I will write down, this is sales of Delhi, Mumbai, and Chennai. It is totally your choice. How do you want to do consolidation? It means you don't need to do sum. You don't need to do the sum of each and every. Then you will take the data, copy, then some. No need. You may consolidate 2 sheets, 3 sheets, 4 sheets. Now, if you want to change, again come to the design. You can change. Now the data is also flickering to you that how much you have taken for the total of pens, total of the paper, total of the that one. It is your choice. How do you want to do? It is totally your choice. If you want to show the data, it is your choice. If you don't want to show the data, it is again your choice. We will go here and we can select the data. We can change the chart type also. Which chart you want? Which chart you want? It is your choice. If you want to do it in that manner, it will show in that manner. I may select it, so it will display it in that manner. So it is your choice. If you want to go for stacking, you want to go for cluster, if you want to go for this 100% stack, it is your choice. How do you want to go? It will flicker in that manner. In that case, you can change anything of your choice. This has been changed. I have made. So how do you want to go? How do you want to give the pictorial presentation? Who is your target? If you don't want to display, again, it is your choice. If you want to change the color, monochromatic I want to use, I can use the monochromatic color. It is your choice. How do you want to? If you want to do it in that manner, it will display in the select the data. If you want to deselect the data, you can also deselect the data in that manner. This is also given to you. So it is your choice that how do you want to go. This is the way which I told you, consolidating. You can consolidate, you can give the figure of 10 sheet, 15 sheets. Either you are taking a 20 area, 50 area, 60 area, just select the consolidate, give the reference. There is no limit for giving the reference, and you can consolidate 15, 20, 40. Unlimited regions. You can, for unlimited region, within a one click you can make the consolidated sheet and you can give the pictorial presentation with the help. Now I will revise it within 2 minutes. First of all, whenever we have gone specifically, I have told you with it the simple data in which you have analyze the trend. You may get an idea. How will you check out the trend? Is it going up and down? Then we have done a specific pivoting. Before pivoting, we have gone for subtotal. Subtotal will give you the option whenever you are going to sort the data. On the base of sorting, you can calculate the total. You can go for average, you can go for standard deviation, you can go for anything. Either you are going to calculate the kurtosis, skewness, you can calculate it very easily. On the basis of it, you have to check out whenever we are talking about the pivoting, the pictorial presentation. I told you it is your choice, but after the sorting, you can give the pictorial presentation with the pivoting. After it, if you want to go for a consolidation, the company is having a different product, different geographical region, different marketing region, company can create the consolidated statement with it. If you have to prepare any kind of the analytical skills, Excel is giving you the option for creating. Now it is end from my side, because whenever I will go to complete the Excel, it will take a lot of days. Up till now, I have taken a few topics for analyzing the accounting information which is available to you. How will you go for it? It is from my side. Now, if you have any questions, I am here to respond.
Thank you very much, Renuka ma'am. It was really a very useful session for us all, because Excel is playing a very indispensable role in each and every area, be it research, be it accounts, be it for students, because they are also rigorously preparing for their NTCC project. So indeed, a very useful lecture. I also understand that in this limited time period, it is not possible that we touch up all the aspects of Excel, because Excel is a very vast area. But whatever you have taught us today, it was very useful, and I'm sure that student will be getting much benefit, and also me, because I am also taking in this semester I'm also taking computer application, so it has enhanced my knowledge also related to Excel. So many thanks for you for sharing your presentation with us.
Yeah, thank you, Renuka ma'am. And of course, Excel is not just important in finance field, but in HR also, for HR analytics and for other things. So I'm sure that in every subject, so whether it is taxation, whether it is accounting, whether it is finance, whether it is HR. So I was also following your lecture and I was also making some notes. So thank you so much, Renuka ma'am. It was wonderful. And in fact, one of my scholars, she also attended your lecture. So thank you so much for such an insightful session. And I'm sure that students have benefited in any subject. Now they can apply the formulas, they can segregate the data, they can apply, because there are many things that you need not go for more advanced like SPSS and all. You can use Excel for solving many of the problems. So thank you so much, Renuka ma'am, for spearheading this workshop and for taking such a wonderful session today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Geeta ma'am. Thank you, Swaricha ma'am. Thank you very much to both of you. Thank you very much to dearest students and our IT support, logistic. We are very thankful to you for running this workshop very smoothly. Thank you very much to my dearest students for becoming the patient listener. Thank you very much to all.
Yeah. So thank you, everyone. Again, as Renuka ma'am said, the IT team, the support team, and the entire workshop coordinating team, all the students and participants. So thank you, Soricha ma'am and Renuka ma'am. And I would request the students that now they can proceed for their sessions. If they have any other lecture, they can continue with their classes. Thank you.
Thank you.